Good morning. I'm always falling behind. So to begin this, if we want to see what reflects number 3, if I want, I can maybe build an animal into it, right? These are what I call the sigmas. Signal testing watchers. There's one here. There's one here. You can actually look at it as a B if you want. Maybe representing the B letter, what the B letter does. And what I did is I used only the numbers in the 30s, right? And in between here and here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. In between here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So there's 7 numbers here, and there's 1, 2, 3 numbers here, and there's 3 numbers here, and there's 7 numbers here. You think it's done on purpose that they separate it that way? When we go on to the same area board, we get it for the 10, 10 area, 10 area, 10 area. I didn't do it. I should do this 10 area also. Okay, this 10 area also. In between the first one is 1, 2, 3. Okay. In between this one and this one, okay, is 1. In between this one and this one, okay, is 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. In between this one and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 3, 5, this saying ace. Now over here, when we do it on this one, we have 1. We have 1. We have 1, 2. We have 3. And in this one over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have to put a 4. How am I going to put that 4? I'll just put it over here. So you have 1, 1, 3, 4. I'm not sure what these say yet or what these do yet. Okay, now this one, okay, was in the 20s. This one I did was in the 10s. I should actually have to go back and do it in the 10s again. So I'm just going to do it over here. You notice I did it in the 20s. Here I did it in the 20s. Okay. Here I did it in the 10s. I should have continued in the 10s. So if I continued in the 10s, see, this is already in the 30s. We're going to use a new board. I want to see what comes out only in the 10s. See, I did the 10s here, the 20s here. But in the 10s, I go from here to here to here to here to here, and then there's no more. So everything to do with the black 10 is going to be on one side of the board. Okay, anything to do with the black numbers in the 10 area is going to be on one side of the board, not on the other side of the board. So we're going to be jumping in black, because when it's red, okay, when it's red, it becomes 19, and then we have to jump 19. We have to go all the way to red 16. Okay, we interlock 19 inside this area. 25, 2, 21, 4 all comes with the connection of 19. Okay, so are we going to just lock these two together? I don't know. I just started to set this up. So when I come all the way to 16, we come all the way to 14, we come all the way to 18, we come all the way to 12. So we have 1, 2, 3 numbers here. We have 1, 2, 3 numbers here. We have 1, 2, 3 numbers here, and then all of a sudden we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then we have 17 numbers over here. 3, 3, 3. Okay, they call this also the pig. Okay, because there's a dot in the center of the 3, so we call this the pigs, the 3 little pigs. 1, 2, 3. And over here, one in between the other, right? They built the 3 pig houses. Everything in our history, like I was asked, Kid Cosmos has asked me, are we following the church? Well, it's actually, are we following the church? It's just the church, the book was already written. And we're programmed and we're pushed to follow not the church, but we're actually following what I believe is older history, Torah history, Torah turning into church. We have all the old, right? Harot, the hair, communication. So the Torah, were all the old religions, right? Even Pharaoh. You Pharaoh the land, and you move to the cities, okay, to move the people to the cities so we can have enough land to feed the people in the cities. But anyways, we have Torah and we have church. Church was recreated as a, we have train tracks. Now, train tracks means, is it a higher life because train and tracks and cocaine and make the tracks? Is it the train that's on the track? Keep on track, keep on tracking, okay, tracking. So here's the circle. Is he here? Is he here? Is he here? Is he here? The compass. Where are we going? Here, 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 or here? Just talking. So right now we're sitting on this roulette. So this is one side of roulette. Now, if I want to do the 30s, and I did the 30s on the one before that, I did the 20s over here, or between 15 and 17 is 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5. Between 17 here is 1, 2, 3. Between this one is 1. Did I do that on the first one? Yes, I did. 5, 3, 1, but I'm going to do it again. Okay, because I didn't do down at the bottom. Oh, yes, I did down at the bottom. I did down at the bottom. So we have 5, 3, 1. And then we have between 10 here, 1, 2, we have 3. And then we had 1 here. Then we had none here. Why did we have 1 and 1? We had 1 here. No, we didn't have 5 more. We had 5, 3, 1, 3, 3. 5, 3, 1, 3, 3. Now, what does it mean? We have none between these two. These two combined to create 34. DC, 7 and 5, DC in the moon. Creation, what are those three numbers? What are the three numbers? 34, 40, 50, 67, 77, 87, 97. Take off this one is 87, 84. Pluto, 40, 46, 56, 66, 76, 80. Communication, Pluto communication. ACE, altered current, 3137 days. 17 is a link to 20. This is one side. The other side is 2. The moon sits between 8 and 2. I know that. I know that. The moon, 5, sits between 8 and 2. I'm going to look at the constellation. Before I look at the planet Earth, I'm going to look at the sky first, okay? So this is what we have on this side. Now, if we're going to go and count the small numbers, right, we have 4, 2, and then we go all the way down to the 6, and we go all the way down to the 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then if we're going to do red, we don't have any red between 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 5, we have 1, we have 7, and we have 3. So in this area, we've separated, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 on the above, and we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 on the below. And when we have it, we have 1 in this section over here where there's 3. We have the 9 in this section over here. We have the 7 in this section over here, and we have the 3. So it's all been separated by 1, 2, 3 separation between 3 and 7, and then 1, 2, 3 between 7 and 9. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3 between 7 and 1. So then we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All separations and connection. There's a reason for this. I'm not quite sure what the reason is, or the choice of numbers. All I'm talking about is area section right now. We have to break this down. Okay, so this thing is actually very perfect the way they set up these numbers. Whether they cared or not, they said, okay, every 3. Like, is there a real setup to the roulette board? And we're starting to see that there is, right? And it's funny, right, that the numeric value that I found, did I find a 4 yet? I haven't found the separation of 4, have I? Have I found it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a separation of 5. There's a separation of 1, 2, 3. So it seems like all the separations are 1, 3, and 5 numbers. I'm yet to see separation by 4. Have we done all the numbers? Let's see. We've done the 30s. We've done the 15s. We've done the 2, 4, 6, 8. Then in between 2, 4, 6, 8 is here is 1. Then in between 6 is 1, 2, 3. And then in between 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have 1, 3, 5 with the 10 area. And I think we did the same thing over here in the 10 area. Did we do it? No, I didn't do it here. I didn't do it anywhere. It's separated by 135. Here's separated by 135. Here's separated. Here's my 4 that I was looking for. Now, which one and what is that? The 5 over, was it the 24 over the 20? 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 of them. So whatever it is, I could have made the mistake is here. There's 3 of them. Is it the 10 over the 24? See, 10 over the 24 is only 1. I'm just going over this brief to show you that there is a reality in setting up these numbers. The distances between the groups of 10s, between the black and the red. Now we go to the red group. Where did we do the red group yet? We did the red group over here, and we see it's 3, 3, 3, skipping red, and we see it's 3, 3, 3, skipping between 3 and 7 was 3. And between the high numbers, these were the low numbers. Now, but between the high numbers is 3. Between 18 and 12 is 1, 2, 3 in between. Now, there's other things we're going to count. These two add up to the number of the moon, and this adds up to creation. 2 rainbows over each other. 2 rainbows. It's always going to be 2 rainbows. Whoop, this one, whoop, this is the 14. What am I measuring here? I want to see what I'm measuring here. 2 black, 2 red. 2 black, 2 red. So these are going in between each other, and here I went around each other, leaving always one open in the center. So we're going to do it again. We're going to go from 14 to 16, right? We're going to take the 2 blacks over here, and on the outside of that were the 2 reds, and in between is the 1. So we rainbow these numbers and find out what is the primary source to the left and the right, and the number in the center is 1. The same thing for 14 through 18, we rainbow 31 and 22. We know this one is 9. Okay, 1 and 9, artificial intelligence. We're going to do it again. We're going to use 18 to 12. We're going to rainbow 28, 27. It's the moon 57. And in that, boom, number 7, the gateway. 1, 9, and 7. Boom, the numeric count is the gateway. 53, electric company, Earth into Jupiter. We do it again. We have 3153. Okay, boom. We have 3320, 53 again. Then we have, boom, 57 again. Then we have 34. Then we have 18. Then it reduces. So it actually tells you, here it's talking electric company, EC, any craps, and the moon 57 connecting to the gateway of the birth of spirit or artificial intelligence. Because 1, 7, and 9, these 2 numbers come together as 1602, 8, 1. I have it. 9 and 7 is 16. If I want to bring it to the 7 world, I'd put 02 over here, which is 20. All zeros equal 6 is 26. Represents the queen, 26, 62, 88 connected skies. Remember, if there's an 88 here, there's also a voided 88 over here. The voided, the crisscross, because they slip inside of each other. They slip together. So we went through all this. I used it up 13 minutes. Now I want to jump to the other side of the board. We're going to take only in the 20s, 28, 26, 20, 22, 24. And I'm only going in black. So now I have the 20s all at the top of the board in black. And here I have 23, 21, 25, 27. And here's my red. So we've separated black between red, between high and low, just to make sure it's in the 20s. It seems like it doesn't matter whether it's red or black, it seems. Well, it seems. So we jumped here, we had 1. We jumped here, 1, 2, 3. We jumped here, we had 1, 2, 3. We jumped here, we had 1, 2, 3. Seems like a reflection, right? The same thing. Over here, they had 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Right over here. Same thing. And then when what was the last one over here? We came to the 3 from the 7, and we had 29, 12, 35, 3. So we have the same thing on this side of the board, so it's almost the same thing because all I'm talking about is how many numbers I add up together, so there's some kind of familiarity of this. Then over here we have 1, okay, in the red section, and over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7, Okay, then over here we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3, 7, and 1. And the opposite side of this board, if I got this right, 36 and 30 and 1. We have 7, 3, and 1 here. And now we're having 1, 7, and 3 right over here. Is it coincidence? Is it upside down from each other? Here it's running towards the center. You see the way they put the 3 in the bottom? Okay, but don't forget, these spin around and come back right to the beginning again, and it'll start 1, 3, 3, 1, 7, 3, and it'll skip. How many will it skip between the beginning 20s and the last? They have this skip between the reds, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The separation between the two is an even number with the 0, double 0 inside of this. So now we're going to go, and we're going to hit we did the 20s, now we're going to do the 10s. Well, let's do the 9, the 7, the 5, the 3, and the 1. 1, 2, 3 separation. 1, 2, 3 separation. 1, 2, 3 separation. 1, 2, 3 separation. Okay, on purpose there's this separation. And in between it, this one is 36 equaling to 9, 34 equaling to 7, 32 equaling to 5, and 30 equaling to 3. 3, 5, 7, 9. 7, 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 5 and 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 3. 3 in the next number, which would be, let's say, 9. 9 and 3 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. So anyways, now we're going to go back and we're going to go the black numbers. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the link. In the link, we're going to have 1, 2, 3 numbers in the link. And now separation between, we got to this black over here. 1, 2, 3, we did that, sorry. We missed this black here, that's another 3. All right? And the split in between this, where was I? On the 3 red, 1 red. Okay, no, I was in the 1 section, right? I was in the 1 section, 2, 4, 6, 8, right. Okay, so now, I shouldn't have touched this one. Now we're in the 1 section. We did it over here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, all the way up. That's the skip of the numbers. Now we're going to go into the 10 section, where we're going to connect 14, 16. So we have 14, 16. We have all the numbers are in the same range. This side of the board on the 0 and the double 0, all the numbers are on the same range of the board. Okay? We have 11, 20, 17, 22, 15, 24, and 23. And we have 732, 534, 336 all together. It's all on the same side of the board. So if you're putting chips, right, it's very easy to know that all one side of the board, okay, is in one part, 1/2 of the roulette wheel. Okay, and that's the American one. It's easy to figure out where the numbers are, right? And every second one will add up to 37 and 39. 276, 13 equals 4, 24. What I'm trying to say is 1722 is 39, 2215 is 37, 34 and 3 is 37, 34 and 5 is 39, and 32 is 37, and 7 is 39, and so forth and so on. On the other side of the board you have 39, and then you have 39, and then you have 37, then you have 39, so this whole side of the board is 39, 37, and this represents this. 37 is the center of the board, 39 is the right. 39 represents 3, 6, 9, 18, and this one is representing the gold. Passage on the cross, 37, Nibiru. On the cross or running on an angle, in and out, off of earth, into earth, off of earth, into earth, trying to keep up with the Bible codes. So they need to read, they need readers of the Bible codes. We need scientists, we need top performers, we need people who have this information inside their heads. Inside their heads. It's coming through knowledge and creation of us that are bringing it in through us and through what is recreated by our altered science, which means we're controlling the weather and new things we come up with to control the weather will tell us something that's coming in the future. They're way, way, way ahead of us. Way, way, way ahead of us, science. They already know because they take all these certain informations and they're also processing. They have alter scientists that are even higher classified that are bringing in the numbers that nobody else sees because of what science is learning. Their numbers go towards a different element of science, something to do with creation. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but they're ahead of us. So the Bible and the words is everything that's teaching us, because we are the robotics, and we keep reteaching these robotics. And look at the way I am. I'm robotic. You know what I'm saying? It's the way I move. So anyways, we're talking about the roulette, and now we're going to go into the, I said we're going to go here. Look, boom. I did this 21. Now we're going to go over here. I did 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's do the 30s, the 30s, the 30s. The next one from the 30s, there's only 3. There's going to be 3 red, right? And there's 1, 2, 3 numbers in between, 1, 2, 3 numbers in between, 1, 2, 3 numbers in between, 1, 2, 3 numbers in between. So we're getting that same thing. Now we're going to do red 30s. We did red 30s and we did black 30s, okay? And now we did 20s and 20s and 20s and 20s. So between 26 and 20 is 1, 2, 3. Between 20 and 22 is 1, 2, 3. Between 22 and 24 is 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to do them in the, there is red 20s, and that'll be 21, forget about 19, 21, 23, 1, 2, 3. So it seems like we're running all 3s, 25 and 27, right? In the 20s it's red, there's only 1. Where's the rest of the 20s? Where's the 20s? Here, 25 all the way to 21. Right, here was 1, just like over here when we created this over here, right? So we're going to create 1, then we're going to do from the 27. There's 27, 29. Is that the first time we see a red next to a black? That's the separation. 27 to 25, 29. There's actually 3 in a row. You see it here? So we're going to go 27 to 25. 25 to 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, 1, 7, and 3 separation for the 20. So we see it's the same thing, 1, 7, 3, 5, 1, 7, 3, 5. Those are the numbers, 3.75 Magnum. I don't know if it's game num, FMA, and it has to do with your MC squared energy. Okay, I don't know, but I just know that the numbers and the words come up to say this. There's a lot more I need to put down, and because it's just sitting here in front of me, I need a lot of space to get this done, to keep filling it out and moving these cards over until I can see the formation. Because don't forget, when you're going to paint, right? You're going to paint, and you're going to fill in space as you go. If I fill in all the space as I go, I won't see exactly in layman terms what's happening. This says A, C, and E. Inside of E is A and C. Use that as the letter M. Okay, continuation in E can be the letter M-A. Why? Because it's the 13th letter is the letter M. It shows 2 sides. 2 sides. You do it upside down, you now have the area in the center recreating a space for A. Who takes the space for A in the center? That's right, 9. 9, that's right. Let's show you that we have 1 center, okay? That center is the center of 4 dots. Let's call it the 5th area, okay? But out of that, okay, there's 4 in between. So it becomes 4, 4, 1. 9 to 5 and 1, A, E, and I all pop up. It's reality in the center. We end with 9. We start from 1, 5, and let's call this the queen or the plug-in. We plug this into this. This is the queen, right? Is that the way we can look at it? The queen bee, the honeycomb cave, Raphael, 24 minutes, and just what did I really tell you in this? What did I tell you between 11 and 17? 1, 2, 3. Between 17 and 15, 1, 2, 3. Here come the 3 little pigs. Now there's going to be 3, 6, and 9. There's going to be addition of the numbers. Between these 3, it's 11 in between equals 2. Between these 3, between 17 and 15, right? You're going to have 5 in red. In between is 22 equals 4. In between 24 and 22, you have 34, number 37, and that's 6. So 37 and that area is 6, right? This will be 1, 6. Now what this means is you have to understand that the center of the roulette wheel, 16, 19, 17, 18, 21, and 20, this total is 37. This total is 35. This total is 39. So when I say electric company 35, it comes from 1, 4, 7 to create this number. Creates 15 and 8. The black ball, 8 and 6. 9 lives of the cat communication. The half-life, 8 on the outside. Okay, 6 is the half-life. There's more ways to say it. This becomes 7 and 1. Again, it says the queen, which runs 8. 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8. 3, 6, 9. This is the 7th inning stretch, meaning 6.5 innings have been played. 6 times 3, okay? 6 times 3 is 18. 7 times 3 is 21. 73 Nibiru, 63 the moons of Jupiter. Becomes 46 Zion, Israel. It becomes 136, right? 136 is the touchdown. 136 the touchdown. 613 the laws of Moses. Touchdown, field goal, extra point. So all these numeric values. Okay, I'm just going to show you a little bit more that, let's say between the 20s, here, between 25 and 21, right? We have 29 and 6 that go together for 35. We have 12 and 18 go together for 30. We have 8 and 31 go together for 39. And in between that 39 is 19. Between 39, artificial intelligence, interception in the skies of Saturn. SUNATR, rat star. So we just keep doing this. And anytime there's an S, okay, it's 2 levels. Okay, the S reduces twice. First it goes to 10, and then it goes to 1. But it also rises to 16 and then broken down to 7. 7 and 1. Let's bring your A game to this. So if we followed and understood all of this, we play in between. We try to, this number 3 is in between 39. Here's 37. Here's 9. 9 is in between. 9 is in between 37. And don't forget, I want to use the same numbers, okay? This one I'm just taking it anywhere. I'm using these 2 numbers. I'm using it between a low number and a low number, okay? I'm using it between a low number and a low number, 3 and 5. These 2 connect together as 37, and number 7 comes out in 37. So in 37, do you follow what I'm saying? If I want to bring it into a number 39, 32 and 7 is 39. In between that, a 2 comes out. So when 39 comes out, it's 2, 4, 6, 8. When 37 comes out, it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is the cube. 7 by 3 is 21 and 10. It's also the clock. It says altered current when it's added. On this side, it says the sky system is Saturn's star. And I'm presuming this is where our memory is. And that comes out in 2, 4, 6, 8. Our memory, who do you appreciate? 39. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The ace cat is in 37. Also reflection is 73, 37 Nibiru. 3773 Nibiru. In the streets we are, the Tea Party, and filtered. 4004. You can use 434, which means the DC world. How do I do all this? 0 equals 6. 6 and 7 is 13 and 13. 1 and 3 is 4 and 4. 4 and 3 is 7. 7, 4, 4, 7. Jesus, time, Christ on the cross. The cross, is that the cross? And the time is ticking. 0330. 6, 6, 6, 6. 787, which is the passing of creation, 56 and 15. back to 71 again. And I can keep going on and on and on. I'm just going to stop right here. Not sure where we got with this. I'm going to be coming back and doing another video. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Yes, there was one other thing. Is there a binary code or a Fibonacci code to this? I was asked. And you know what? If I was doing this, I should be doing it on another page. We would have to go 1, right? Would I be going from here to here, 1 and 1, and 2 and 4, or would I be just doing it on the same wheel? I mean, they're opposite of each other. They're two different games. So I can go from 1 over to 2, which will be black, okay? And then I'll go 2 and 1 is 3, and that'll come all the way down to the bottom over here. And then 3 and 2 will be 5, and that one will be, where's the 5? The 5 is here. And after that, 5 and 3 will be 8, and that will be here. And 8 and 5 is 13, and that would be here. So in between that and that, we have these 3 numbers, and in between this and this, we had these 2 numbers. So we have 33 here, we have 36, 66, 76, we have 77 here and 33 here. It says Christmas. It says Christmas. 36, 46, 47, cycle of the moon, Jesus. 47, 57, 67, 77. These 3 numbers over here. We bring it between. So that's what your Fibonacci. Now, we have all these numbers over here. We have between 1 and 2. Where's number 1? Oh, yes, 2 over here. And I don't want to do all that, right? So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 16 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Center number to that. Number 11. 9, 11. I fall 9, 11. I fall right again on Jesus, right over here in the 8th number. The 8th number is right in the center. The 8th number, creation, Jesus, 41, DNA. 1 times 4, DNA out of the foxhole in the sun, creating the IT system. 4 by 5, 20. 4 plus 5 is 9. Birth in Venus. Around the center eye. Birth in Venus. So these are the small things. This was your... Now, if you want to go to binary, where it's 1, 2, 4, in binary we go 1, 2, 4, so I'd be skipping from 1 to 2, which is the same number. Okay, and then I would be going down towards 4. So I would be going here, and then I would be going all the way to 8, and that would be right over here. So we see my binary is keeping me over here. We have 21, which is the cube. They're showing me the cube is in between the binary, 1, 2, 4. So we have 21, which is number 3. 2, 3, 4 is the running number for our vibration. So there's a reason this was done this way. I can't tell you if the numeric reason or just a company it's in, saying 24, whether it's 24 black or 26 or 28. It's in that company. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. And I'm just starting to touch the iceberg on this. Thank you for watching. Hopefully she'll melt. Hopefully she'll melt. If she melts, she starts to live and she's on time again. So if the Arctic melts a little bit and the waters rise, maybe the planet will be put back to its right time. Remember, it's all about the flow. It's all about the flow. Remember the name Flow. Wolf, Flow, Vern, TV programs where Flow came up, Mel's Diner, Lemon Yellow, and all these things. This is what it is. It's the game we play and the life we live that will reflect and give us the scientific facts, or let's say the whatever it is that will tell us in layman terms how we were actually came to be these fleshy robotics. Raphael 7286, the constellation of Pegasus, coming to you from the House of Paint. Thank you for watching this video.